Yo, came into the market. Took about 3 trades today. I think it was four. It was 4 trades. It was 4 trades, all positive trades. They're all good trades. Um, but yeah, we passed our eval. We're gonna actually be trading tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully it goes great. I obviously, if it doesn't go well, that's fine. But that's the hope that it goes well. So to come in the market, I'm thinking bullish, more of just I thought we were going to sweep out this London low and then reversal right back up to here. But obviously I'm looking at the market. I don't really trade until 45. So by 45 right here, I'm just letting the market play out so I can get the full thing. And we completely swept London, swept Asia. And I'm thinking, okay, so to me, I have to think here. Lows are the option here. So I'm waiting for a retrace, obviously, and right around this area of this fair value gap, I'm like, okay, this fair value gap's getting taken out. Like, quite easily, this fair value gap's getting taken out. So I want to wait for some type of play in any direction, right? So then I spot this fair value gap right here that's been respected not just once but twice, which is that's really what you want to see, is a fair value gap respected once and twice. Shows the strength of that fair value gap. Respected the one time, wanted to see how it rejected off. Obviously we're seeing this. Look at this, like, this is just strong sellers in the market, not many buyers in the market, and we're seeing that. Once we had that retrace back up into here, I'm like, okay, let me see how this gap holds. And then we got this area, and then I entered in a trade right about here, and we had the swing right here. We had it a little higher just because I wanted it to work, but obviously once I saw that delivery, we had it around here, and I set my TP for about the end of the fair, like almost at the end of the fair value, because I'm like, this is my thought. I'm like, hey, if we're breaking past this fair value gap, we're gonna flow right through it. So I want to have a little bit more room so I can really, because I need about $800 more. I need $800 more. And I'm like, okay, let's just let this flow. And then it came right through, smacked me down for, I took a trade for 300 and then I took a trade for 400. This was like the trade for 400. The trade for 300 was just somewhere in here, but I got stopped out at break even. But this is the second trade I took. This is a really good trade, up around 400, and we just needed, I wasn't doing the math right, so we were at like 52,958. So I needed about like $42 more. So I'm like, all right, let's wait for a trade here. And so obviously we had this pretty strong inverse out, and then we came back, retraced, and then I'm seeing that we're holding this area right here. Like, we're holding these highs right here. Like, we're not getting candle closes above anything right here. So right when this fills out and we get this area down, I'm like, all right, let's just take this trade. We just need a little bit. So I obviously de-risked, and obviously I was just gonna get out when it hit my area. So I got about right here. I'm like, all right, let's hold this area right around here, and then I think it was maybe around this candlestick or whatever, and cool little trade. And hopefully, oh yes, in the trade I took off market opened as well. Just wanted to see, I was already up making a vid, so I was like, okay, I want to see how this market open looks. And obviously we had that new day opening gap, and what I've learned from new week opening gaps, new day opening gaps, actually I've never actually traded a new day opening gap. I've only traded new week opening gaps. And something I've always learned, because it happens literally every single time, there'd be a new week opening gap or a new day opening gap, and you can see when that gap is made, it literally always trends in the direction. It always trends in the opposite direction of the gap. It always happens. So I took a trade around here when I saw that good, like, obviously rejection back up, but then I saw that candle and I took a trade around here, and we got out for like 100 right here, $100, and I'm like, okay. But for some reason, I'm second guessing myself, and that's a problem that I have. But I'm obviously seeing that we're trending back up. So I'm like, okay, we might just hit this gap. So then I took a long right about here as well. And we targeted around this area, and we got out around here. So overall, not the worst things. I mean, I got both calls correctly, but I have to really focus on. I mean, dude, come on. It does the same thing every single time. I need to work with that. And I mean, come on, that's an easy 7 RR right there, because like it's just basics. It's basics. And that was all the trades today. And hopefully we can do good tomorrow.